don't know if you can hear me over the music. We're at Oz Comic Con Canberra today. We've already kind of been to the convention, but I didn't do an outro. So yeah, here we are at the event. We're outside getting food right now. We got out, I'm not wearing my content creator pass, but we got some passes and some bags. Hold on, there's out. And yeah, I was super excited because I haven't been to a convention in Canberra in a few years. We got to go with my sister too. So I just basically wore the Hobbit outfit and it's been a good con so far.
Starting at the beginning of the day, we left Sydney fairly early and we drove down to Canberra, arriving there around 10:30 and picking up my sister before heading into Oz Comic Con at Epic. Once we arrived, we went to the media desk and I picked up my content creator packages. There was one for me and one for Alk. Then we scanned our tickets and headed inside. The convention was a lot smaller than I initially thought, but I did like that it was super intimate and we actually got to stick around at the vendors a little bit more and see what they had to offer. Our first course of action was to just walk the expo floor, see what was around before buying anything, and then plan from there. I was pleased to see that there were a few retro gaming stalls. They also had a panel area set up at the back where I managed to catch a couple of cosplay friends on the panel. They also did really well with it, and then stumbled upon plenty of retro games. There was everything from Game Boy to DS's to Super Nintendos and plenty more. Quite a few stalls also had some Digivices, and I did manage to see some Tamagotchis. And of course there were some TCG stalls as well, where my sister picked up some Pokemon cards and we looked at Magic cards. We then found Long's Tea, who is often at conventions even in Sydney, and picked up some of the tea from there. We have actually bought some tea from them quite a few times now and I really like it. We then also found this store that sold some armor and some tankards that were different sizes. Again, I've always wanted to buy one, but I always forget to budget for it. We then did of course head over to the sword stall. I look very unamused here. I didn't manage to buy a sword, but my sister did, and we saw that they also had a lightsaber stall. It was kind of funny because quite a few cosplayers from Star Wars were around it as well. We then found a mead stall, the Greedy Bear Mead, who we realized were also run by some friends that are from Sydney. We got to taste test a little bit and are definitely going to keep them in mind next time we are on the hunt for mead. We then continued down the aisles and stumbled upon the thick cookies. My sister wanted one, we wanted one, and we thought we would pick up another one for our other sister because we would pass her house on the way back home. So we ended up getting a 4-pack of thick cookies. By then, we were getting a little bit thirsty, so we quickly went outside and grabbed a tropical juice before heading back in and making our way over to the second side of the building for the Artist Alley. The first thing that we saw was the Canberra Brick Show exhibit where they had some Lego builds. I was of course enamored by the ones that were Hobbit themed. We also realized the Aussie Star Wars group was also set up there as well, so it was cool to see a lot of Canberran cosplayers interacting there. And then I began hunting for some unique things around the Artist Alley and also keeping an eye out for some friends in case they were vendoring. We did run into one friend who I bought a Zelda print off of, so thanks Rach for that one. I unfortunately didn't actually get a video of their stall though, so that's my bad. Once we were done in the Artist Alley, my sister made me take a picture in front of this wall, and then we quickly went into the community tabletop space on the way back. Sadly for Alk, there was no TCG, but there were quite a few board games, so we quickly had a peek and then continued back into the first room where I had found some cosplay photos being taken by Matt Hudson Portraits. A huge thanks to Matt, by the way, for taking some photos. I haven't gotten them back yet, so they won't be appearing in this video, but will be posted to my Instagram when they're ready. I had to choose a couple of poses for these photos and thankfully I had 3 in mind, so I'm just waiting to see how they turned out in the actual photography. After this, we quickly went around and made sure we purchased anything that we eyed off previously and wanted to grab on the way out. And then we headed outside to get something to eat. And that's also where I recorded the first video of this vlog, which means we are now at the end. I know it was a super short one, but please let me know if you guys enjoyed the vlog, like and subscribe, Thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.